Amos
Thanks.
Lee live on Austin City Limits Radio. As you mentioned, you've been doing this work with pediatric cancer kids, and the last time you were in Austin at ACL Live at the Moody Theater, that show was broadcast with 360 video streamed into hospital rooms specifically for kids. There were shout outs to those kids, and that's something you've been doing a lot of, and I imagine it sounds like it's changed your whole outlook on everything.
Yeah, that was a deep experience for me. And yeah, last time we played the Moody, we did that. And my little friend Maya. So the thing I think maybe some people who haven't been through that experience is when you're in the hospital in those chemo treatments, especially, you can't get away from it. It's the sounds, and someone's coming in every couple hours to put a needle in you, and just everything. It's just an experience of all the senses, and that experience with the VR and the earphones that we gave them was completely immersive with the music, and they could choose and empower themselves to choose wherever they wanted to go on the stage, which is awesome. Because I don't have any control over my life with this treatment, so it was cool for her, and she loved it. Maya loved it, and the other kids loved it. Yeah, working with her and working with the Melodic Caring Project and Musicians on Call has totally changed, flipped the script for me because it gives you perspective. I had laryngitis 2 weeks ago really bad, and you can still hear the ash in my voice a little bit. And I was thinking this is a drag, but I think about those kids, and I think about my friend Lily and my friend Maya, these incredible, strong young girls that I've met who just go through it and they smile and they do their best to be the strong people that they are. It's a lesson for me because on the road you can get lost in these stupid little things that you get mad about. And then it's like, dude, chill. Like, play music, man.
It's also about the connection music makes. I mean, musicians talk all the time about how music saved their lives, but this is on a whole nother level when a kid's making that kind of connection to your words and music.
Yeah, it's not just kids either. Like, I get a lot of messages from people who are going through some stuff, the heaviest stuff. And I don't mind. I love to hear the stories, and I like to share the burden with them through the music because it's a joyful place for us to talk about that kind of stuff and a place to release. I know for me, say middle of the night, I wake up and I'm busted. I always go right to my guitar. 4:30 in the morning, and I feel real broken. That's where I go. And it's always been that way with music for me. It's not like it's not something I take for granted, which is why the songwriting part of it is why I feel so connected to it, because it's always given to me so much. And maybe that's the connection I have with other people, is that there's a spirit in the music that is just kind of ever flowing.
I promised we'd keep this short because people who have much better voices at this point than him would have canceled and would have said, you know what, I've got 2 shows to play for a bunch of people across the next 2 nights. He was gracious enough to come on up here and to play the songs, and that's what we're here for.
Well, I thank you,
not
too.
Not the banter. So.
I thank you, too, though. I was in my Lyft yesterday, and he had your radio station on. And I was like, oh, they have a radio station now. All right. Because it's eclectic, man. It was all over the place. It was really cool. It was like old stuff and new stuff. I was into it. Austin's got a vibe, man. Thank you guys for doing this.
Thank you. And you played on your first record, you played Austin City Limits, the television show.
Man, that was so fun. And I was so nervous. I wore suspenders. I was so nervous. Like when you have to wear a piece of flair to just get on stage because you're so freaked out. But it worked out, man. I was so grateful. It's one of the moments in my career I look fondly back on. That one and the Red Rock show. Just lucky enough to have them around on DVDs and CDs and everything. So yeah, big deal.